Shanahan T-shirt.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna be a Cleveland fan and take it out there and put a flame to it. You know what I'm saying? He has a good mind. He has a good football mind, but he ain't his daddy. But he got a good football mind. It's just when it come to big games, he just can't get it done.
So let me ask you a question.
He overthinks it sometimes.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question because this is interesting.
All right.
Because we're going to talk about another coach in another sport later.
Okay.
Do you think Kyle Shanahan is good enough to get that team over the hump?
49ers?
Uh-huh.
No.
Because now it's interesting.
Kyle Shanahan?
Because we're going to talk about another coach later. But that's interesting.
I only say that because you've been there.
Okay.
You've been there. How many times they been here in 2000s?
To the
two Super Bowls
two
and
Super Bowls.
and 2 AFC championships?
More
more
than
games?
2. Oh, you talking about Shanahan specifically or the
Yeah.
organization?
No. Shanahan is the coach.
Shanahan, he's been to 2.
You're right. 2 and 4.
The other one was with
Right.
Harbaugh.
That was with
Harbaugh.
That was with Kaepernick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can't count that one.
So okay. So you got 2. They lost to the Eagles once.
They lost in the Super Bowl twice, right?
Yeah.
They lost to the Super Bowl twice, but remember, they lost to the Eagles that year. Brock Purdy got hurt.
Right.
That was the first time the Eagles faced Mahomes.
Yeah.
So that's one conference championship. I'm trying to think of another conference championship that they lose.
I mean, he's just a Cowboys coach. You win all the games through the year, and then when it comes to the big games, you fold.
Didn't they lose to the Rams that year? The Rams went to
when
the
the Rams
Super
won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Didn't they lose to the Rams that year?
Yeah, they
I
did.
believe so.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
because matter of fact, yes, what? Because Jimmy G was the quarterback still.
They did,
Yeah, he was. He sure
yeah.
was.
So, I mean, you're right. They've been knocking at the door. Last year was a down year.
But the thing that's different between them and the Cowboys is their fans are not as obnoxious.
Right. Yeah.
You know, they're prideful, but
some of them
Cowboy fans are, like you said, they didn't witness half of that greatness or half of that run.
Right.
And they're obnoxious, like, to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
49er fans, they're a lot older. They're just more cool.
Yeah.
They'll let you know I'm a 49ers fan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it will, yeah.
Listen, I went to a 49ers bar. Not even a 49ers bar, but I went to a bar to watch 49ers versus Green Bay a couple years ago.
Yeah.
You'd have thought we was in San Francisco. I'd never seen so many, and this was in Charlotte.
Yeah.
I'd never seen that many San Francisco 49ers fans.
Yeah.
They
in
just
my
be
life.
cool, though.
Now, I'll say this. Knicks fans, I know you're not going to like what I'm about to say, but they say the Knicks fan is the equivalent of the Cowboy fan.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
And we'll get to why later, but
100%.
staying on football,
100%.
That baffles me.
yeah, Brock
we
Purdy.
seen it this year, 100%.
It just
Brock-
baffles me.
Brock Purdy just signed a big deal. He's locked in for the next couple of years. I don't have the exact numbers, but
See, the thing about Brock Purdy, you came into a situation where you had stars everywhere.
yes,
You understand what I'm saying? I need to see if you can still be that guy on a mediocre team.
yeah,
And they're gonna be. Then they got some defensive players, which they always do,
yeah.
snagging up defensive players. But let's see if that offense carries this time, because you got your boy gone, Samuel's gone, Debo.
Devo.
And you got your boy coming off an ACL tear. You know, what's his name? With an A. Receiver.
The receiver, I know who you're talking about.
I forget his name. It's with an A or something.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his
But
name.
yeah, he coming
I don't
off an
wanna botch
ACL
it.
tear. So what are you gonna do? You gonna run 57% of the offense through CMC again? That's destruction.
If he's healthy.
Right. That's my point. That's destruction.
Last year was the first year he wasn't really healthy, and you saw what happened.
Yeah.
Who?
CMC,
CMC?
man.
Yeah.
Remember, he didn't come into the.
He's been
he came in a year on injured reserve.
Yeah. When he came back finally, at the
He's
end,
been injured since he
too
left
late.
It
Carolina.
was too late.
Huh?
Since he left Carolina, he's been
Yeah.
injured.
Well, no, not. He's been healthy with the 49ers.
No, he'll miss at least 3 to 4 games, whether it's a hamstring or it's a quad
foot,
or a calf or a
yeah,
foot.
yeah.
He's been injured all in all.
Yeah.
Missing a game here and there is different from.
No, he's missing he'll play 5, miss 3. He'll play a couple of more, miss a couple of more. He's been up and down over there.
I mean, he's been San Francisco's offense. You understand what I'm saying? He's been his offense. And now you got George Kittle's like a hangnail. That's liable to pop off at any moment, get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I need to see. I need to really see if that money equates to your actual play now.
I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
Because go ahead.
They were hollering he was, first in this and first in that and first in that. Well, guess what? If I can hand the ball off to C-Mac, throw it, do a slant with Debo or Kittles or the other guy. Now all those guys are banged up, not there. You know what I mean? Let's see if you really that guy.
His name is Ayuk. I just thought
Ayuk,
about it.
there you go. Yeah,
Brandon
there you
Ayuk.
go. Yeah.
But yeah, we got a small glimpse of it this year where I think Debo was out, Trent Williams was out, C-Mac was out, and they went on a slide. I think they lost 3 out of 4 or 4 out of 5 or something.
And he looked like trash.
Yeah, and everybody was kind of questioning, like, is he a product of these good players or is he really that good?
But that's what we've been saying the whole time.
Because, shit, you can say the same thing for when Tom Brady first got in the league. He had a good team around him.
Yeah.
But then he continued to elevate his game.
They were all defense then, though.
Yeah. They were all defense, but he came into a ready-made situation, got them over the hump, but then he continued to get better. Then it went from all defense to we're winning because of Tom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a perfect situation where he didn't come in highly touted. He came in and was like, all right, we'll throw him in, and then it's like, oh, we got a gem here.
Those last 3 championships were based on Tom.
Oh, Tom, exactly.
Yeah.
And then especially he showed his worth when he went to Tampa.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So
most definitely.
Can Brock Purdy, not saying he will be Tom Brady, but can he make it to say, okay, when I first got here, it was because of the other guys. Now, can I get this team over the hump?
And the crazy part about that is too, man. That's a tough division he's in right there with the Rams who are emerging. They got your boy from the receiver. They got Devontae Adams over there now, along with
Cooper Kupp.
Puka.
Cooper left.
Oh, Cooper Kupp left?
Yeah, he went to Seattle, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he went to Seattle.
Seattle.
They still got Puka.
Yeah.
Still got Puka Nua.
Yeah.
Ooga Booga, whatever.
Arizona, they emerging. Seattle still Seattle.
Seattle got my guy.
Got Sam Darnold.
Cooper Kupp.
So
and the other receiver.
The rookie from last year.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
We gonna see. I know a couple 49ers fans. I'm gonna check their temperature to see what they talk about.
I got the Rams winning that division again, or winning that division.
I think he jumped the gun because we gonna get to.
I know. I got you. I just put it out
at
there
some
right
point
now.
we're gonna get to before the season. Yeah. We'll get to like MVP and stuff like that. So